All right, let's dive right into this explainer. Today, we're going to learn exactly how to navigate the beautiful but famously complex Gamcheon Culture Village in Busan without getting hopelessly lost. It is an incredible place, for sure, but you absolutely need a solid game plan before you just walk right in. To conquer this beautiful labyrinth, here's our game plan. We'll tackle the stepped maze, figure out how to pick your perfect route, explore the stamp trail quest, go over some essential navigation tips, and finally hit the key stops. Let's get into it. First things first, we really have to wrap our heads around the physical reality of this place. Gamcheon Culture Village is literally built on a steep slope, meaning it is a stunning maze of tight, stepped alleys and vibrantly painted walls. And here's the crazy part. The biggest secret to surviving it? You actually have to completely abandon your GPS. I know, right? But the physical layout is so dense that it completely blocks phone signals, making traditional navigation practically impossible. So, Section 1. The Stepped Maze. Conquering the Village. This brings us to the golden rule of Gamcheon. Ditch the digital maps. Seriously, relying on Google Maps or even South Korea's go-to app Kakao Map is just a recipe for pulling your hair out. Your GPS is going to drop out the second you step into those tight, winding alleys. So what do? You go old school. Your new best friends are entirely analog. We're talking physical paper maps and the brightly painted arrows and colored route markers right there on the village walls. So where do you actually get these analog lifesavers? Right at the main entrance's information center. You've got a few solid options to secure before heading in. You can grab a free basic route map, which works perfectly. Or if you've got about 2001 burning a hole in your pocket, you can buy a highly detailed stamp map, which is available in English, by the way, and marks over 100 public artworks. Now, if you're traveling super light, you can literally just snap a photo of the giant map posted at the entrance. But hey, whatever you do, make absolutely sure to take a screenshot of your route map for offline use. Having that backup before you wander into the signal dead zones, absolute lifesaver. Moving right along to Section 2. Perfect route, pick your path. The good news is you don't have to just wander aimlessly. There are 3 clearly marked routes that kick off right at the entrance, and you can pick the one that fits your vibe. Route A, known as the Main Street, is a quick 40-minute highlight reel, hitting 10 stops. It's perfect if you've got under an hour and just want to grab some food and snap the main photo spots. Then there's Route B, the basic course. This one takes about an hour and 20 minutes, covers 20 stops, and is honestly ideal if you want to see the main attractions at a relaxed, human pace. And finally, Route C. This is the big one, a full 2 hours to hit 22 stops. It's the comprehensive trek to see it all and tackle the famous stamp trail. Which brings us to Section 3, Stamp Trail Quest, a scavenger hunt. If you go for that 2-hour Route C option, you get to do this super rewarding activity. It's basically a giant scavenger hunt. First, you snag that detailed stamp map for 2001 at the info center. Then, as you follow Route C, you're hunting down stamps at these really cool themed stations hidden around the village. Spots like the Little Prince or the House of Peace. Once you've caught them all, return your completed map to the info center and you actually get 2 free postcards as your hard-earned souvenirs. It completely transforms a simple walk into an absolute adventure. But I should probably mention, it's not for everyone. As editor Jiwon Bae points out, the stamp trail is genuinely amazing with kids, and it forces you to notice incredible little hidden corners you definitely just walk past otherwise. But, and this is a big but, it adds a solid 30 to 40 minutes to your trek, and we're talking about a ton of extra stair hunting. So if your legs are already feeling like jelly or your patience is running a bit thin that day, just skip the stamp trail. It's totally fine to stick to a breezy, stress-free wander along routes A or B. All right, on to Section 4, Navigation Tips Essential Survival Guide. Okay, listen up, because this insider advice from transport writer Callum Reed is absolutely vital. Like, it will literally save your needs. He points out that the buses actually drop you off high up on the slope. So his advice, start at a high point like the Little Prince viewpoint, and then let the route naturally pull you downhill towards the entrance. Climbing first and coasting later? Brilliant strategy. Seriously, let gravity do the heavy lifting here. Coasting downhill from those high bus drop-offs really is the ultimate knee-saving hack. Plus, there is a very comforting thought to hold on to while you're navigating this maze. If you ever lose the thread of those painted wall arrows, don't panic, take a breath. Almost every single downhill lane in the entire village naturally funnels right back down toward the main entrance. You literally can't get hopelessly lost if you just keep going down. Now, we definitely need to be completely realistic about accessibility here. Because of the steep, maze-like stairs, it's just not stroller or wheelchair friendly. The terrain will fight you every single step of the way. If you're visiting with a baby, absolutely swap the pram for a baby carrier, no question. And if mobility in general is a concern, don't stress. Route A along the main street is much flatter, super manageable, and still packed with gorgeous lower viewpoints and little shops. Oh, and bonus tip, there are incredible local cafes scattered all over the place that make for perfect scenic rest stops if you need to catch your breath. Finally, Section 5, Key Stops, Village Highlights. No matter which route you end up taking, let these massive landmarks be your anchor points. You absolutely have to grab that signature photo at the Little Prince statue. It's iconic for a reason. Then make sure you gaze out over the colorful hillside from the stunning Sky Garden rooftop lookout. As you're wandering past spots like the Little Museum and the House of Peace, keep your eyes peeled for the incredibly photogenic fish stairs and the steps to the stars. These vibrantly painted staircases are really the true heartbeat of Gamcheon. Weave these spots together with the main photo terrace and the mural alleys, and you've got yourself an unforgettable visual journey. So what's it going to be? With your offline maps locked and loaded, those painted wall arrows as your trusty guides, and a killer knee-saving top-down strategy in mind, which route will you choose to conquer the stepped maze of Gamcheon Culture Village? Are you going to take it easy and go for a quick, flat highlight reel on Route A? Or are you lacing up those walking shoes for the full 2-hour scavenger hunt? Whatever you choose, it's going to be an amazing adventure.